Hey guys, Weir, roadrunner.com. Just got back in the office and voila, Chinese bank runs have started. This is just one. Actually, there's been four. This is a big one, and watch for a lot more of this. Watch the European banks over the next 2 weeks. Watch the U.S. banks right after that. We are not far from the end game. Keep an eye on what I was talking about this morning. Go to this morning's video. Fed repos, they're going to go to intraday repos. Instant repos is basically taking all the money in the world, holding it out and say, grab what you need, happy Halloween, voila. And that ain't going to fly too far. The problem right now is not the liquidity, is not the repo market, is that the banks have completely withdrawn from lending to each other because they know everything is screwed up so bad beyond repair. They would be derelict in their duties if they participated in any market outside of the Fed. So the Fed's going to have to fund everybody, which is going to be 20 trillion. They're going to come to Congress for 20 trillion, and it ain't going to happen, in my opinion. Anyway, Chinese bank on the verge of collapse after sudden bank run. First it was Beishang Bank, and then it was Bank of Jinzhou. Then 2 months ago, China's Hinfang Bank with 1.4 quadrillion yuan in assets quietly failed and was just as quietly nationalized. Today, a fourth prominent Chinese bank was on the verge of collapse under the weight of its bad loans, only this time the failure was far less quiet, as depositors of the rural lenders swarmed the bank's retail outlets, demanding their money in an angry demonstration of what Beijing is terrified of the most, a bank run. Local business leaders, political cadres, and banking executives rallied Thursday at the main branch of Henan Hushan Rural Commercial Bank just outside the central city of Luoyang, where they stood one by one before a microphone to pledge their backing for the bank, as smiling employees brandish wads of cash before television cameras to demonstrate just how much cash, literally, the bank had. Oh, this is insane. It was China's latest and most desperate attempt to project stability and reassure the public that all is well after rumors spread that the bank's chairman was in trouble and the bank was on the brink of insolvency. However, as the Wall Street Journal reports, it wasn't enough for 31-year-old Li Shu, who showed up for the Thursday to withdraw thousands of yuan from her mother's life savings after hearing from fellow villagers in Yishan Bank, which is the largest lender in Yishan County by the number of branches and capital. It's also a member of the PBOC's deposit insurance system, according to local government. Was going under. Now, the deposit insurance system is bullshit. It's like the FDIC. The FDIC can handle one bank failure, not a big bank, but a small bank, a tiny bank, but they can't handle a system-wide failure. It's like you opening up an insurance company and saying, I'll write any insurance policy you want, and you have no backing for all these. Yeah, come on, Bank of America, come on, GE Capital, come on, all these companies. I'll insure you. It's just a piece of paper. If there's nothing behind it, that's a problem. Now, the theory is with state-run insurance that it's covered by the bank anyway because they can print money for free. On one hand, that's true. On another hand, it's not true because it's the contagion problem. If they do it, then another insurance company will do it. Another bank will do it. Another and another and another. And voila, you have infinite printing and nobody gets out of it. All of a sudden, everybody rushes to the bank and you have bank runs like we have from this one today. Just like any self-respecting Ponzi scheme, the bank's branch managers tried to persuade her to keep her money with them until March, when her mother's 3-year deposits were mature, yielding more than 10,000 yuan in interest. And then, just like any Ponzi scheme to sweeten the offer, the bank managers also offered her even higher yielding products, plus supermarket gift cards just to keep her money there. Quote, our bank is state-backed and our money and your money is insured by deposit insurance, one female manager told her. But Miss Lee refused. Her confidence in the state's lies were crushed. We really can't afford to lose the money. If you have any money in the bank, it will be gone. Not in China, in the United States of America, in Australia, in Europe, you name it. It will be gone at some point. I do believe it has started. I think it started September 11th. And it's growing exponentially. By mid-November, you're not going to even recognize the landscape. So it is happening in China. It's going to spread through Europe. It's going to spread all over the place. Because these banks don't trust each other anymore. We don't know. They don't tell us just how criminal they are. But they know their own books. And their own books are rehypothecated 1,000 different times. It's a complete fraud, and it is going to blow within the next few weeks, most likely. Listen to what Cliff High said on his full interview about timing. Go to roadtoroota.com. Go to the Friday Road Trip section for the private road members. And you got a whole bunch of great stuff. Where's Cliff High? There it is. Cliff High interview from Vegas. This isn't the one I played in Vegas. I played the highlights in Vegas. This is the full one that explains how this shit's going to go down. Awesome interview. He's so cool and so smart. And this is what his data said from the report, the Soaring 20s report, which is now coming true, actually. All the shit he was saying 2 years ago has been moved forward 2 years, and now it's bang, 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 bang. Hang on tight. You got to get that report. Go to Half Past Human. It's a good one. Or just listen to this interview. How to get this interview, hit subscribe today and join the private road at Road to Ruta. And you'll get a Very token and a silver Ruta coin shipped to your front door. Yes, I will stop giving Very out as soon as it hits $20. And it could run to $20 in an instant if the SEC comes back with a settlement with Veritasium. I'd say any settlement, truthfully. And it was supposed to happen before, I think, the second week in November. So I will not say give last licks. When it flies past $20 per Veritasium token, I'm stopping it. So if you want a Veritasium token with your renewal or a new subscription, go to Road to Ruta, hit subscribe today, and do it. Make it happen. I haven't checked Very today. Last I looked, it was like $15. But a month ago, it was at $22, $23. So the moment we're going to hear news, we're going to see some action in Veritasium, so hang on tight. And that's what I got for you right now. Right now, we're kind of middle of the road. Cryptos don't know where to go. They could slam down to zero with a computer click. They could slam up to $1 million of Bitcoin. McAfee would win his bet. Because we don't want to see what he's going to do if he loses, right? Anyway, this is Bix, just keeping you in the loop. I'm back in the office, so get ready tomorrow morning. Tomorrow's Friday, so the Friday road trip for private road members. I'm going to go over where we stand as far as these secret bailouts, and I've got the tally going. And yeah, the scary thing is I did a little 1 month projection out to when they're going to have to come to Congress, and we're exactly right on it. And I put it out like 3 weeks ago. Crazy stuff. This is Bix, roadtoroota.com. Talk to you later. Hey, this is Bix Weir. I have a new song about some old acquaintances of mine, the bankers. It's amazing how you can rob a 7-Eleven for a couple $100 and end up with a year in jail. And if you wear a suit and work on Wall Street, you can rob the whole world of billions, if not trillions of dollars, and pay a fine and still get your bonus the next year. Probably get promoted. So this song is for the likes of the bankers we all know and love. It's called Hey Mr. Banker. Hey Mr. Banker, I can see you play your dirty games, but you ain't fooling me, creating money out of thin air. You lend it to the people, but the money never was there. Foreclosing on the sheeple. When it all falls apart and we are down on one knee, you demand a bailout and a get out of jail card free. Whoa, you're just a criminal in a fancy suit. Just a criminal, stealing everyone's loot. Just a criminal, and you'll get yours one day. When the people find out, they're gonna lock you away. Hey, Mr. Bank,
Banker, I see what you're doing. You're rigging markets higher, derivatives are brewing. You tell us all it's different, gonna go up forever, and secretly you're short thinking you're so damn clever. When you finally rig it down, you watch everybody drown. You steal the real assets, get the heck out of town. Whoa, you're just a criminal in a fancy suit. You're just a criminal, stealing everyone's loot. Just a criminal. You'll get yours one day when the people find out. They're gonna lock you away. Hey, Mr. Banker, I think you're in trouble. The people are awake and we're rising from the rubble. And don't you go and hide now, 'cause we are gonna find you and drag you through the town square, expose what you've been up to. The justice will be swift, we're gonna lock you in a hole. I'd hate to be you, God have mercy, mercy, mercy on your soul. Whoa, you're just a criminal in a fancy suit. Just a criminal, stealing everyone's loot. Just a criminal, and you'll get yours one day when the people find out. They're gonna lock you away. Oh, you're just a criminal in a fancy suit. You're just a criminal, stealing everyone's loot. Just a criminal, and you'll get yours one day when the people find out. They're gonna lock you away.